Hello, my name is Jared Broom, and I have been tasked with informing the department of a couple new policies that we're going to put into place regarding social media and also regarding sick leave and FMLA time. We've recently had some questions and some concerns regarding these two matters, so I'm here to clear up any confusion and also inform you of the disciplinary actions of what may happen if you choose to not adhere to these new policies. So let's get started. Our first policy is going to be a social media use policy. The purpose of this policy is to ensure there's no disrespect, shame, negative image, or any other type of negativity posted to social media that's going to negatively affect the department. Basically, any breaching confidentiality, illegally obtained photos, any photos of evidence, pictures, videos, etc. Anything that causes embarrassment to the department, anything that can be considered a public record, will all be prohibited. And we have a social media team that is going to be comprised of 5 individuals that will determine if there is a situation, whether that is going to be considered evidence or considered basically something that they can take into account and say, hey, this is going to go against our social media policy. So it's going to be an unbiased group of 5 individuals that will come up with this. Now, we know that some backlash that we may receive would be some potential freedom of speech backlashes, or I have to have my posts approved now. I don't like that, and we understand that illegally obtained photos. Your opinion of what might be illegal may not be the department's opinion of what is illegal. We understand that, but at the same time, we have to act in a professional manner. So anybody who breaks these standards, there will be different levels. Okay, so the first level is like a level 1. If it's something very small, it'll be considered just a write-up. If it's a level 2, it'll be considered unpaid for 2 shifts, and then if it's a level 3, it'll be termination. And we know that it could bring forth a litigation if somebody is terminated and they feel that their freedom of speech has been violated, that they can push that in a litigation and fight that in court. That is something that we're aware of and we want to avoid. So we came up with this policy that we hope that everybody agrees and adheres to. The next policy that I'd like to touch on is sick leave, FMLA time policy. There's been a lot of people that have gone out on FMLA time, kind of confused on what that may be. So the scope of this is to ensure that all fire department personnel that use sick leave or FMLA act according and follow the appropriate guidelines when taking off work for extended leave, and to alleviate all liability from the department itself. So the simple rules: give a 30 days notice. You got to have a medical certification for a serious illness. If you or your spouse or somebody has a serious illness, you need documentation of that. Employees are capable to take off for their family. Employees are able to care for an adoption or foster care child, and they have to qualify for FMLA, and we want to basically just minimize liability on the department standpoint. Now, disciplinary actions if this policy is broken will be you will not be granted FMLA, or if you don't have the time and you're not granted FMLA and you choose to take off anyway, you can be terminated. So we know that that's an extreme measure, but it's what we have to do in order to make sure that we are running on all 4 cylinders as a department. So if you choose to do that, we know that and you get terminated, there could be a litigation or backlash against the department, and we just want to ensure that it's used correctly. But we know that people may file a legal lawsuit based on wrongful termination, and that would have to be decided in a court, unfortunately, which is something that us and everybody wants to avoid. So here's these 2 policies. Hope you guys read them, go over them, and ensure that you never break any of them would be the goal here. And if you have any questions or issues, you can come to me or the team, and we can look at them and go over them further. Thank you.